America, we are rolling again. We are on the road. We got Tom all fixed up at the shop and buttoned up, and today's Tuesday. We left yesterday. I went up, picked up this tanker. It's a used pneumatic tank. It's an old Schneider tank, and we're gonna take that up to Missouri somewhere, up in Perryville, Missouri. It's kind of south of St. Louis. I think they're just gonna refurbish it, clean it up, resell it. I think that's what they're gonna do with it. Anyway, we got up here last night into Arkansas. We got to Bald Knob. Yeah, no, not me, Bald Knob. Bald Knob, Arkansas. Bald Knob, Arkansas is cover up my bald knob. Bald Knob, Arkansas is just northeast of Little Rock. If you look at Arkansas as a center, or Arkansas, Little Rock is right in the center. To the northeast is Searcy, and just a little bit north of that is Bald Knob. So that's where we're at. We're at the 66 truck stop here in town. So if anybody's from this area, they know exactly where I'm at. I got to looking up a little history on the Bald Knob. How did it get its name? Bald Knob got its name from a prominent rocky treeless outcropping, I think they called it. So it was basically a landmark for the pioneers as they were coming west, and from the East Coast, working their way down to Arkansas or down into Texas or whatever, and on out to New Mexico. They'd come through here, and it was a landmark, and a town eventually sprung up here. Something else I didn't know is they're big into strawberries around here. They were. It used to be a really big strawberry production around here. I guess most of that's all moved out to California nowadays, but I think they used to be considered the world's largest strawberry producers, something like that. I don't know when that was. Must have been 100 years ago, because it ain't anymore. They're big into rice around here now. So, see, what are we doing? Okay, we're going up into Missouri, deliver this trailer, and then we're going to bounce back down into Paragould. But we're not going to go to Utility. Utility is the dry van company and down there, and that I pick up and take down to San Antonio and places like that. I'm going over to a live bottom trailer, and it's going to Jacksonville, Florida. I picked up one of these a year or so ago and took it down there. So I'll when I get over there, I'll review that trailer and show you a little bit more about them. Guys who have been with me for a year or so, you'll remember this trailer, sort of, probably. But it's got the live bottom floor in it. At least the one I think I'm picking up. It might just be a dump trailer. I don't know. We'll get down there and we'll find out. And I'll do a little quick review and show you how those work. And then we'll head down to Jacksonville. So that's what we got going on. I'm going to get in the truck here. It's already warmed up. I've been doing breakfast stuff and everything. So it's already warmed up, ready to go. I just need to get on the highway. So kind of like what she's doing, getting on the highway. All right, let's go. Well, we are here. This is one of the easiest drops I've ever made. I pulled it in the gate. I says, where do you want it? And he says, drop it right there. Signed paperwork and walked away. That was quick. I thought I'd take this chance to explain some of these trailers, since there's so many of them here. I'm at a place called Simo Tank in Perryville, Missouri. And it's right off I-55. It's a couple hours south of St. Louis. Anyway, this here, what I've got is a pneumatic tank. Here's another one just like it. A pneumatic tank hauls dry stuff like flour or cement or just any kind of powdery, granular kind of stuff, okay? These were probably used for frac sand, hauling for, the fracking industry. They'll haul sand in them, and what they do is they pressure all these air hoses. They blow a bunch of air, and if you can imagine a pile of sugar or something on your kitchen counter, and then take a straw and blow beside the powder or the stack, not really on it, just beside it, the airflow kind of sucks the granules away. That's kind of how these systems work. This air flows in, I don't know exactly how it works, but air flows in, it goes down along these under tubes here, and they'll open a valve, and as the air is blowing through real fast, this valve will open and they let it pour in, and it shoots out the back and goes up into a storage tank or something, or just off into a pit or whatever. So that's what a pneumatic tank. Pneumatic is, other than pneumatic is air, hydraulic is liquid. Okay, so it's a air pumped off a pumping trailer is what. Okay, so it's a pneumatic. That starts with a P pneumatic they call them. So that's what these taller trailers are. This one here, this one's all tore up, been in a wreck or something, and you can see it's insulated. So see all this insulation here? Go back here. This is heavy gauge stainless steel, good strong stainless steel. It's got these ribs, heavy duty ribs, and just like a Coke can or a Pringles can or anything like that, as long as it's clean and straight, it's strong as can be. You put a little dent in it though, it falls apart. Well, apparently this one had a dent or two on it. But when you see these trailers are real nice, beautiful, shiny trailers like this, that's just an outer coat. It's real thin sheet metal, and they got the insulation in between here. So that's an insulated tank, and they would use that to haul, I don't know, syrup or something, just anything they need to keep warm to keep liquid. Because once it gets room temperature, it thickens up. So that's what that's for. This is a different kind of tank over here, and it doesn't have the insulation around it. You put maybe chemicals like acids or something like that in those kind of tanks. Here's another one that's been refinished, looks like. Here we go. This trailer, just like the one over there with the insulation. This is what they look like on the outside. Okay, so there's a double wall. There's the inner wall for the strength, and this is just to hold the insulation and make it look pretty. Okay, and there's a whole kind of different other trailers. I don't see any gasoline tankers here. They might have some in the back. There's it's food grade only. But the tanks, when they're brand new, they can be used for just about anything. But once you put certain things in, you can't use them for other things. In other words, brand new can be food grade orange juice out of Florida. They'll have a whole tank full of orange juice, concentrated orange juice, or whiskey, or milk, food grade stuff, syrup, like I said before, high fructose corn syrup, all that kind of stuff. That would be food grade that we eat. But once they put something in it, like a chemical, like an acid or a gasoline or something like that, or any kind of thing like that, then it can't be used for food grade ever again. So that's why this one over here, can't quite see it. There you go, right on the very front of that one there, it says food, that one right there. It says food grade only, so they know to only put food products in that. Never put anything else in it. So anyway, that's your quick 101 on trailers. So I'm already hooked, dollied down and unhooked and everything. All I got is pull out from underneath. I'm going to head south, go down to Paragould, Arkansas, pick up my trailer. It'll probably be dark by the time I get down there. So maybe tomorrow I'll do a review, depending on what trailer I get. Okay, so that's where I'm off to. So y'all have a good one. Ciao, and I'm gonna keep rolling. So.